Do you ever walk into a store full of stuff you really like, and even though you didn't buy anything, you feel like you just spent half your life savings? It sucks. I can't even look at games without that feeling of money regret. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend the money and feel guilty, but happy. Let's all feel happy, guilty, people. Now that that's out of our system, let's get started with the top 10 video game protagonists. So for this top 10, I wanted to focus on heroes from video games that I've played up to this point. There are so many video games out there and so many different great heroes that this is purely opinion based, so if I've missed any, well, that's just because this is my opinion. But I bet my guys beat up your guys.
Number 10.
So first on this list is also one of the first in gaming history. Samus Aran was one of the first female protagonists in video games, and oh man did she give the guys a run for their money. Part of what makes Samus so great is that when Metroid first came out, no one even knew that it was a woman. They all just assumed it was a guy. Even the creators didn't know that Samus was going to be a girl until partway through making the game. Before they even knew it was a girl, gamers were like, I'm kicking all kinds of butt, like a big guy, because only guys kick butts. And I am a guy, and I'm kicking butts. And then it was revealed that it was a woman. It shocked so many people, and it served to show that women can do anything that guys can do, and make a freaking awesome game doing it.
Number 9.
The next character on my list is a protagonist, but that doesn't mean he isn't an angry douchebag on occasion. Kratos is the main character in the God of War series. He lives up to that title quite well. What makes Kratos so great is that he's kind of hilariously angry and quite the broken character. This game isn't about being deep and meaningful. It's about being angry and murderous and going out and killing every mofo that thought it was a nice day for a stroll. It's a darn nice day out today. Ares! Nope. If you want angry fun, Kratos is the character to shoot for.
Number 8.
My number 8 is a character that I've liked ever since I first played as him in Super Mario Bros. 2. The first thing I ever noticed and liked about this character is that he jumps so far. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing to say? Then in the later games, he's actually given a personality, and he's a really kind-hearted guy. I think up to this point, they abuse Luigi a little bit too much with the running joke that everyone makes fun of him for being useless, especially in the RPG titles. Luigi's a strong character. Though he has all these fears, what makes him strong is that he overcomes them again and again, especially to save his brother Mario when he's in trouble, in the standalone adventures like Luigi's Mansion. Though Mario does get almost all the attention. I guess me and Luigi are a little bit alike. He's unplayed, I'm unplayed.
Luigi.
Unplayed Luigi.
Number 7.
I know there are a ton of people out there who are sick of Assassin's Creed by this point, but that doesn't mean it can have some great characters. Ezio was the main character in Assassin's Creed 2, and he was such a great character that he continued for 2 more games. Ezio's story is driven by pain and suffering, and just him trying to get revenge so that he can lead a normal life again. Ezio is the kind of character that had to grow up really fast, and that's part of what makes his story so intriguing. That, and he's really good at stabbing up the bad guys.
Number 6.
I was late to the Last of Us party. I guess you could say I was the Last of Us. I didn't even get to play the game until I got a PlayStation 4 with it pre-installed, and I'm very glad that I joined when I did. All of the characters in this game were great, but I had to pick Joel because Joel has to go through so much, and through all this he has to stay strong for not only Ellie, but for his own pride. Though he doesn't always choose the right decision, he always sticks with what he did choose to the end, even though it may have been the hardest decision you could ever make. It's the strength of the character, as well as the respect that I give him, that puts him on the 6th spot on my list.
Number 5.
The next character is from one of my favorite hack and slash games of all time. As soon as you see this guy for the first time, you can tell he's going to be awesome. War from the first Darksiders is also a great character, but Death just has something about him. Something that makes him more intimidating, powerful, scythy. Like dual scythes. When would that not be amazing? I'd walk around like cutting the grass, give myself a haircut, I would cut a bread. Death normally has 1 scythe. This one has 2, and it's so much more awesome. Enough said.
Number 4.
Okay now, how could you have a list of awesome video game protagonists and not have Dante? From another hack and slash favorite of mine, Dante has so much attitude. He is the epitome of attitude. He don't give no never mind to know nobody's coming around and messing up here with the evils and the devils. Dante is another all-around fun character who just makes you feel so awesome when you're tearing down all the demons and the spiders and puppets. They're scary puppets, I swear. Alright, we're down to the top 3. Necessary? Who knows? The height of awesome and the pinnacle of excellent. Who will be on there? Could it be this virus? This guy? What about... Probably not.
Number
What? Bowser? Yes, Bowser. Back to the rank card.
Number 3.
Now I know what you're all thinking. Why did he just say, I know what you're all thinking, when we all know that Bowser was partly a protagonist through a majority of Super Mario RPG? He may not have been the main protagonist, and he may have been forced into the position, but it still counts. What makes it so awesome is the fact that it's Bowser, though. He has been such a huge antagonist for over 30 years, and yet even he has taken forays into the world of the plumtastic good guys. Maybe it could happen again sometime. Who knows? Maybe he could give Mario detailed directions to the castle the princess is actually in. Maybe.
Number 2.
We're getting down to the really big contenders here, and there was no way I was leaving Leon off the list. There are a fair amount of awesome characters in the Resident Evil series. For a guy whose first day of coptitude consisted of zombies, lickers, and that OG virus, he kept his head, except in 4. Those chainsaw guys are big. But honestly, if you can go through all that stuff and still look that cool, you deserve the number 2 spot on my list.
Number 1.
Stop judging me. You know I'm right. Link should never take anything other than the number 1 spot in a list of top 10 video game protagonists. What makes Link so great is that he's just a person. In each game, he's just thrown into this role as the hero of whatever the theme of the game may be. He always does this selflessly and without question. Well, he doesn't talk, but he still does the stuff. It's not like they just ask him to be the hero. He does his angsty no-talking thing. The goddesses are like, okay. And then Link goes and hangs out in the healing lady's hut. Link is a strong character who takes on all the responsibilities of a hero, does it without question, and he gets the job done. And this gives him the number 1 spot on my list. That's my list for top 10 video game protagonists. I hope you liked it, and let me know in the comments below who your favorites would be. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, watch some of my other videos, see if you like them too. Until next time, toodle pip.